Football dreams we won't divide.
For the Spiders of Nigeria here at the Gosla Fabio Stadium, it's so important, it's so amazing for Nigeria, giving us hope. Who do you think, or who is that player that stood out for you in this entire match?
You know, as we started at the beginning during our life, we spoke about Iwobi. Today, Iwobi turned up, like I said, because he's one player that needs to turn up, and he turned up today. I think it's safe to say he was a pivotal player for everything that happened. So I think it's safe to say he was a pivotal player. So for me, although they are saying Tolu tried, yes, no doubt, but for me, I give it to Iwobi.
You give your man of match to Alexi Iwobi. All right, at some point of the game when Nigeria were one goes up, we saw the pressure coming in, Spiders there soaking the pressure and all of that. Is that needed? We needed more. This was the same thing that happened against Zimbabwe and all of that. If we were the coach, what would he have done better at that point?
Look, I think firstly, it was from the subs. He put people that the coach brought in and removed the aggressive players to put in the calm ones. That's why we had to soak him. So I believe that we should work on that.
All right.
Should not be putting in the calm players when we need more goals. At least that would have been when we are 3-0 up. We just wanted them to calm the game. So that's basically it.
Ekong not starting today's game. We talked about it. How was Frederick Benjamin in the back line?
Frederick Benjamin really surprised me. I'm shocked by that guy's performance. We are just now we are calling him calm, the calm defender, because that guy was so calm on the ball. He's a ball playing defender, and it's good that and it's nice that we have seen somebody that can actually replace the almighty Ekong.
I feel the victory is needed, because if we do not win this match, I don't know if we have qualified for the World Cup. But the only problem we have is I think we have to do better with the team, because they played very well. But the problem when they move over to the attack, it's a very big problem there.
All right. So at the point when Victor Osimhen got injured, it was very obvious, even in the team, that Victor Osimhen got injured. How you rate Aruko Darby stepping into his shoe, getting a victory for the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
No, I think that was a very good stuff, because if you look at his game pattern, he was moving, he was dragging defenders out, and he was playing very well. And his positioning was very, very nice. And although that goal that he missed, I feel if he had more confidence, maybe he would have scored, but he played very well, no doubt.
All right. Looking at the game, looking at what Erichel did, at a point they were being pressed and all of that, do you think there's something Erichel did that he should have done better?
Yes, I feel from the midfield area, the midfield after that song, when he brought out Lookman and put in that guy 14 in, he wasn't doing that marking. He was just covering, like opening that space for them to do that pass. So that was the problem at that point.
All right.
So from the house, I'm thinking that Nigeria is going to go. And I feel that, yes, they have what it takes, because I've watched them train. I've watched them since Tuesday, since they came in to Rio, Gosla Fabio Stadium. I've watched them train all the time. So I feel that the energy they put into what they are doing and the zealousness, they will be able to, even if they don't qualify for the match, but I feel that they are going to win today's game.
All right. So 1-0 in favor of Nigeria. Was that scoreline enough for you?
No, I expected more. I expected like a 2 or 3, but as far as we didn't lose, I'm okay with it.
All right. Tomorrow, Nigeria just off to South Africa to play against South Africa. South Africa tops our group with 16 points as of now, and Nigeria is closely far behind with 10 points and all of that. 6-point difference. Do you think that the Super Eagles of Nigeria can steal a win against South Africa?
Yes, there is always a comeback. For now, Nigerians are giving up on the Super Eagles because we've not been getting goals like that from them. So I feel that this one is to energize people, because they are going to, come back in a grand style way. So I feel that they are going to put in their best as they put in their best, because I watched the match and I saw most of the players, they really put in their best in the game, and they tried, so they did a very nice job. So I know that come tomorrow
they will do that. Come on Monday, you mean they will do that?
Monday rather.
So your player of the match?
Okay, Though I am tempted to say Tolu, but I I like Ademola.
You like Ademola, but Tolu was your man of the match.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Actually, I'm not really that happy because of what I saw them play today. They not really live up to my expectations today. I was expecting at least 2-3 nil. Because of that, we are supposed to top the table by now. But then, even at sitting at fourth position or third, they were still struggling. They couldn't show us that
They really have
they
that
can fight.
hunger.
Yes.
But if you saw the game, which obviously you saw the game, there's a couple of misses from the Super Eagles attack. Adebayo missed several goals. Moses Simon came close at several points in time. Even before because was taken off due to injury, you could see that there are several chances that were missed. What is the problem? Because on the norms, these are goals that these strikers would miss in their clubs.
Actually, today they were more defensive than attacking. That's why these players could not push forward the way they are supposed to push forward. And I really like what I saw from Lukman and Simon. They really made the game interesting. They really pushed to score, even though they had a lot of miss, but then they did their best. I'm happy for that.
All right. Who was your stand-up player for this particular encounter?
For me, I'll pick Calvin Bassey.
Calvin Bassey.
Yes.
Why?
He really commanded that back line. He was extraordinary, and he has that strength and that aura to defend. That's why I prefer it.
All right. So at first, I saw Frederick starting in the starting lineup over William Troost Ekong. I was shocked. I was so shocked. How was Frederick? If you rate Frederick's Benjamin's match today, how was it?
Actually, I was surprised to see him too. I was not expecting to see him. But then the boy came out and he did very good, very well. And I'm actually expecting to see him more.
To see more.
Yes.
So do you think we should start seeing more of William Troost Ekong on the bench and more of Frederick Benjamin on the pitch?
Actually, that's what I'm expecting because William Troost Ekong, even though he's a captain, but he's actually not that young again. He's aging very well. But this young star came out and proved that he could do it. He had full confidence. I was very happy to see him.
Playing against the Bafana of South Africa at the Beyond Stadium in South Africa, what are you looking forward to?
Actually, that game, I'm actually praying for a draw for Nigeria because it will actually be a very tough game. Bafana will really come out for Nigeria because they are already threats on the table, so they really want to drag us down. They want to keep that position that they are already.
All right.
Normally, this is Nigeria now. The way they play, understand? So we are not ready to expect goals from Nigeria, understand? But I believe say we try our best. Even if now one, understand? For how like this, no suppose allow me another person come win us, understand? She gets. So I know they expect much goal, understand? So even if now 1 or 2, are they alright?
Alright. So from which you just stop right now, when they come here for afternoon, what you been carrying for mind say Nigeria go play? Win, draw, if they expect they will disappoint you.
I never thought of them disappointment yet, but I knew Nigeria they are gonna try their best. Yeah, I knew they were gonna try.
Okay, so how you do feel when you see say Ekong when they start the game instead of that Frederick starts? How do you feel? See say this coach don't make stupid mistake.
You don't make mistakes, you don't make mistake, understand? You don't make mistake. Say as the game they go, understand? As time they count, understand? They more energy, understand? Their opponent team.
Exactly. So when that energy comes,
you get now why? It makes sense. What thing the coach do? No bad.
All right, now our next match now against South Africa for South Africa. We dey go play away against South Africa. What do you think say Nigeria go do? They go disappoint us, abi they go still struggle, give us this 1-2-0.
They don't do well now. Sure. In my country, so I believe they will do well. I don't feel. No, that's wrong now.
All right,
that's wrong.
This final one, you think say Nigeria will go World Cup for 2026?
Sure, for sure. I believe in everything. I just have faith. You need to get faith in anything they do now.
All right, no, thank you so much.